Hello, Jaguar students. It's your friendly neighborhood math teacher, Mr. Allred, and we're here to talk today about Unit 10, mini lesson number 3. We're going to talk about the volume of prisms and pyramids today. By the end of today's lesson, you should be able to explain to a friend or to a partner how to find the volume of prisms and pyramids. Okay. The way we're going to do that is with a couple different things. We're going to talk about what volume is and the formula for it. I'm going to work through a couple examples here with you for prisms and pyramids, and then I'll kind of leave you be there on the homework on the back. Okay. When I'm talking about volume is the amount of space inside a three-dimensional shape. We've talked so far about area and perimeter and circumference. Area is the amount of space that a shape takes up, a 2D shape. The volume is the amount of space inside a 3D shape. Different examples of volume in the real world could include anytime you drink out of a glass, you buy 2 liters of Coke, something like that. You fill your tank up with gas. You're trying to cook using half a cup or 3/4 of a cup of vegetable oil. Anytime you're cleaning your house, you might use some cleaning things. Can't think of words right now. It's 9:30 at night when I'm making this. Sorry. And any pool, if you jump into a swimming pool, that might have some volume as well. Okay. There's a formula for every prism that we can use. The formula for that prism is big B times H, where the big B stands for the area of the base, and the H stands for the distance from base to base. Okay. When I talk about prisms, I'm talking about a 3D shape that has 2 congruent bases. Lots of words up there. When we find the volume of prisms, a prism is a 3D shape with 2 congruent bases. The way we're going to find the volume of that prism is we're going to multiply the area of the base by the height of the prism. Important to know that the height is the distance from base to base. Okay, so we're going to look first here at this first shape. I want to find the area of the base. When I do that, I know it's kind of hard to look at 3D shapes on 2D pieces of paper, so I tried to draw that base there for you. Okay, and I knew when I drew that base that it was a rectangle. In fact, it was a 4x3 rectangle. I found the area of the base to be 12 inches squared. Okay, the next question asks how many layers of 1-inch cubes would it take to fill the prism? If you think about the distance from base to base, if this bottom rectangle is one base right here, then the other rectangle on the other side of it, the top rectangle, would be the other base. That would be this base up here. And it's 5 inches from base to base. If I filled it up like I was filling up a glass of water, it would 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times all the way to the top. It would fill up 5 times. It would take 5 layers of 1-inch cubes to fill up the whole prism. Okay, to find the volume of it, I'm going to take the area of the base. I got 12, multiply it by 5, and I got 60 inches cubed for the area of the base of that rectangular prism. Okay, I'm still looking over here, this trapezoidal prism. We're still going to use our same formula for volume. We're going to do big B, area of the base times the height. To find the area of a trapezoid, we do base 1 plus base 2 divided by 2 times the height, just like we did in the beginning of the unit. So to find the area of that trapezoid, I did 14 plus 8. That's 22 divided by 2 is 11 times 4. 11 times 4 is 44 centimeters cubed. If you think about filling it up from the front to the back, there's a trapezoid right here on the front, but there's also a trapezoid just like it on the back. You could try to draw it if you wanted to. I drew it really poorly there for you in a big squiggle, but it would take 10 centimeters to fill all the way to the back, 10 layers all the way to the back. So you're going to take 44, the area of the base, multiply it by 10. The height of the prism, 44 times 10 is 440 cubic centimeters. Okay, I found the volume of 2 prisms for you. I'll do one more for you. This last prism is a triangular prism. I know that because this same triangle that appears on the front is a congruent triangle to the one on the back. Okay, I can find its volume by finding the area of the base first. For a triangle, I do 1/2 base times height. I did 3 times 4. That's 12 divided by 2 is 6. It's 5 inches tall from one triangle to the other, from base to base. And 6 times 5 is 30 inches cubed. Okay. Ed Puzzle is going to ask you right about the next one, the next triangular prism. And we're going to move on here to the pyramids on the right side of your paper. Okay. Again, a prism is a 3D shape with two identical bases. We use the formula big B times H, where B is the area of the base and H is the distance from base to base. Okay. When you come to my station, we're going to look at these prisms and pyramids and compare them. The prisms and pyramids are both 3D shapes. Those are some similarities between them. A prism actually has two congruent bases, where a pyramid only has one base. Okay. Another huge difference is that the prisms have rectangles on all the sides and the pyramids have triangles on all the sides. Okay. When you come to my station, I'll show you this next part. I think it's pretty cool. We're going to talk about the pyramids fitting into the prisms. For now, just trust me about the formula. The formula for the volume of a pyramid is big base times height divided by 3. Okay, where the big B still stands for the area of the base, and the height represents how tall it is, divided by 3. A pyramid is a 3D shape with one base that comes to one vertex. Okay, what I'm going to do for you is I'm going to look at this triangular prism right here. This guy has a triangular base. I'm going to find the area of that base by doing 6 times 8. 6 times 8 is 48, and half of that is 24. The formula for the volume of a pyramid is area of the base times the height divided by 3. 24 times 12, that's how tall the pyramid is 288, divided by 3 is 96 cubic units for the area of that triangular pyramid. For the volume of that triangular pyramid, sorry. This next example is also a triangular pyramid. Okay, we're going to do 8 times 12 for the area of the base divided by 2. 8 times 12 is 96. Half of that is 48. The pyramid is 16 units tall, so 48 times 16, I got 168 divided by 3 because it was a pyramid. I got 768 divided by 3 was 256 cubic units. Okay, I know I'm doing that really quickly. Edpuzzle is going to ask you to try to solve for the volume of that square pyramid down there on the bottom. And in our station, when you come to me, we might look at that square pyramid right there and use this formula to solve it. But Edpuzzle is going to ask you really quickly about this guy, and then it's going to ask you if you have any questions and to move on just like we usually do. Okay, thanks for paying attention to that video. Hope it helps a little bit to find the volume of prisms and pyramids. Thank you.